Hi, my name is Brianna Underwood, and I am going to be graduating from Mount Hood Community College here in Gresham, Oregon. It's just right outside of Portland for those that aren't familiar with the Oregon area. I found StudentRDH because at the beginning of our senior year, our instructors gave us a list of a bunch of different resources for us, and then from there we could kind of choose what we wanted. At first I didn't think that I was going to need any extra program. I had invested in the Darby book and I was like, oh, this will be a great resource for me. I don't think I need to invest anymore. As soon as I opened that book, I realized how overwhelmed I was and I had no idea where to start. So I went through that list and I started doing my own research as well as asking some previous graduates what they did, and everybody said StudentRDH, and after doing my own research I figured out it was a no-brainer. Having videos, having a book, and then having somebody that I could actually reach out to when I had questions and that would get back to me in a timely manner, I was super excited to start it. So I took the plunge and I made the investment, and it's the best investment I've ever made. The videos help so much. You go through the study guides that you create for us, and then you're like, okay, I think I got this, and then you go through the videos and you're like, that makes so much more sense. It just breaks down everything into little bite-sized pieces that are a lot easier to digest and a lot easier to remember, and that was incredible for me because I get a little bit overwhelmed when all of this information comes and gets thrown at me and I'm like, I don't know how to digest it and how to take it in. And then hands down, the thing that I loved and helped me the most was the wake up memory techniques. They were fun. They were so helpful. I found myself, like, I'd go to dinner and I would be talking with my husband or my friends about the different wake up memory techniques that I had come up with on my own, and then that were given to me by you. And it was just so much fun, and just talking about it helped solidify that information into my brain, and that right there was a way of studying, and I didn't even realize it, but it was so much fun. And when you're having fun, it's when you remember things. You always remember the things you have fun doing, not the things that you dread. And studying has always been something that I dreaded, and I actually looked forward to studying because I knew that I was actually going to be able to sit down for a few hours and take something away from my study sessions rather than just feel completely overwhelmed. And I can't thank you enough for that. I have severe test anxiety, always have ever since I was little, and this just gave me a sense of peace, and I've never had that going into an exam before. Going into this exam, obviously I was nervous. It's a 9-hour exam with 350 questions, and they're all, so abstract, and it's hardcore. But I actually went into this exam feeling confident in myself and feeling like I knew I was going to dominate this exam because I had StudentRDH behind me and they helped me prepare and I knew the information. So 100% I will always recommend StudentRDH. I have already started recommending it to the junior class that's going to be seniors next year as they start to prepare for their board exams. I'm going to tell them 100% invest in StudentRDH because it will change the way that you study, it'll change the way you look at studying, and it'll actually get you excited. I am going to be taking the OSCE here soon, and I'm going to be using your OSCE prep for that, and I'm actually looking forward to being able to study because I know it's going to help, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can actually be an enjoyable experience. So Claire, I cannot thank you enough for this program and everything that you do and everything that you've done. I will be a StudentRDH believer till the end. So if you ever need a hype girl, you know who to contact. Thank you so much, Claire.